Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are working on Letisha's final edition again, and as you can probably see, we've got a bunch of parts in front of the car ready to be installed. So yeah, we're doing some front end work today, basically. Because the bumper's got to come off to do these mods, we wanted to just do them all at once to save bumper coming on and off multiple times. So yeah, quickly go over what we have here. We have a set of factory HID headlights. So huge upgrade from the halogen, not as nice looking light. So not as nice looking and do not shine anywhere as much light. It's a huge upgrade to go to these, which I think the final edition should have come with from factory. We've also got a PWR front mount intercooler to go on. Picked this one up used. We've taken the logo off it because Letisha just likes the clean look at the front, which I can agree with. I'm not the biggest fan of logo stencils on the intercoolers. They can look good, but so does a nice clean look, so that's what we decided to do. And then also we have a set of OEM Foglight delete kits. So because we're going with the upgraded headlights, not that we've used the Foglights in this car anyway, but it's a good chance to clean up the front end, get rid of the, unneeded Foglight, I think. I think a lot of cars don't really need them these days. Like, yes, in the mountains at night, maybe they'll be handy, but with the high beams on these things, you will see everything you need to see. So yeah, we're going to be getting rid of those as well. But obviously everything we're doing here today is completely reversible. I don't think you'd ever want to reverse back to the stock headlights when you can have these OEM ones. But intercooler, a couple of bolts and some clamps, and the Foglight delete kit, all we're actually doing is unplugging the wiring harness, leaving it all in place, removing the actual fog lights, and then as you can see, they use the same screws and the same locations and everything. These just mount in. They're the same shape, obviously. It's just, instead of having a fog light blocking half of it, you just have clean mesh, which is in these second boxes here. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, I have done videos on all of these parts before, so not really going to do like a tutorial. I'm just going to do a bit of a video just sort of showing, I don't know, what I feel like picking up the camera for. Because I just want to do it all at once. Like, well, I've done individual videos and all these things. Now, because we've done all those before, and which I'll link those below if you do want to see like a how to change your headlights and all that, then those videos will be in the description below. But because, we want to take the bumper off once and avoid doing it multiple times, it's going to get it all done, and it's really going to transform the front end of the car, because you've probably noticed also the car now has wheels on it. These are actually the TE37s off my Evo, and it also had some coilovers done. So it's now running some BC Racing coilovers. Because we got those coilovers in and we rolled the guards, we thought good opportunity to try the wheels on the car again, and I think it looks pretty good. It's definitely, the fitment is perfect. Like, it sits so nicely. The fitment, like, you've got that tiny bit of poke of the tyre at the back, which you probably can't see in camera, but in person, it looks really, really good. But these are not the wheels that are staying on the car. Letisha's got something else in mind. She thinks, I don't know, on the white car, these just look a little plain. She needs like something to give it a bit of pop. So yeah, we'll be getting different wheels, but we just wanted to try these on for now. Okay, so because I've done a video before on taking the front bumper off in a lot of detail when I did the aero front lip on my friend Josh's GSR, I'm not going to show that again either. But basically, just really quickly, we got 3 clips for the guard lining along the side, and we've got a 10mm bolt up in the corner there where the guard meets the front bumper. We have 2 10mm bolts down here at the front, and then we have 5 along the, once you pop the bonnet and take the radiator tray off, 5 bolts along there. I think it's 5, might be 6. And then you just basically grab here and give it a yank because we've got clips along. So yeah, I'm not really going to show a lot of stuff that I've showed before. I'm just going to get to getting the parts on. So yeah, put the camera down, get the front bumper off, and then start getting some of these parts on, and then we can reverse the car out and see how it all looks. All right, guys, bit of an update. As you can see, we have the front bumper off, and here is 2 headlights. One halogen that came on the car, and one HID. So I don't know about you, but I think they look a lot nicer and cleaner. And then if we come over to the car, You can see I have placed one on. I did just have the lights on, so I'll turn those back on again. We haven't done an update on the interior, but we did do all the interior lights in white. This one came through yellow. I've got another one to swap out, but yeah, when I had Ken over, we did a bunch of interior things, namely white interior lights and the headlight leveling kit ready in anticipation for getting these headlights on. So I've already checked and that actually already works. And so yeah, you can see now the difference in headlights. Super yellowy, crisp and white, massive difference. Way brighter over this side compared to there as well. So yeah, that's why we're doing this, because they look a lot better and they provide a lot better light, but we've also got the headlight leveling. So I haven't actually switched. So I don't know if you can see that, but you can probably hear it. The lights keep turning off because I don't have the car running. But that is going up. So yeah, that is super cool. All works. So that's confirmed. I can now put the bolts back in and do the other headlight. Yeah, super easy. So a couple of plugs. Thing I didn't forget to mention about the front bumper is I did have the under tray on this one, which I'm not used to having. And there is 6 10mm bolts and then a bunch of clips. So we got those out, and then yeah, exactly what I said for pulling the bumper off. And then the headlight just had two plugs. Big one here and then the smaller one around back. A little hard to get to, so I did remove the coolant bottle. And then just we have 4 bolts, 3 on top, 1 on the side there. And easy done. So yeah, I'm gonna get those bolts back in. Yeah, do the other light, and then we can move on to probably the intercooler, and then we'll do the fog delete last. Okay guys, another update. We have the intercooler off. Headlights are both on. I just need to change some bulbs. I haven't finished tightening the bolts because I want to change the Parker bulbs because they're not quite wide enough. So Letisha just ran down to the shops, grabbed these. So yeah, I tested them. We weren't happy with the light on one side. It was different the other. So yeah, I was going to get 2 matching ones. We just picked up these LEDs, which should be a lot nicer. But since she had to run down to the shops and do that, I thought I'd start getting the intercooler off. So yeah, I've done that. So all we had was 2 12mm bolts. So I'll come over and show you guys. So basically the intercooler is held on by these 2 12mm bolts. You have the 2 rubber hangers here as well with the bars on the side of the intercooler. So a bit of WD-40 to loosen those. And then we just basically had the hose clamps holding it on over there at the side and here at the top. So if you watch the video where I did the upper intercooler piping, I did mention that I was leaving the stock clamps and silicone joiner and everything there until I did this job. So I've now done that. I've swapped over to this ETS one, and we've put 2 of the Worth clamps on, which you can see there. They are much nicer. They sort of tighten into like not a circle, but like as they tighten, they go to a sort of different shape because of these. And yeah, they're super good. I've really liked using those for the last few years. So picked up those from AK Racing the other day. I put also a new silicone joiner down here on the lower intercooler piping because that one is just about impossible to get off without having to cut it off basically. So yeah, we've swapped that out. So then taking the intercooler off. So we've got that over here comparing to the old one. So they're the same size, much nicer looking obviously, but this one is pretty tiny. It's not very thick at all. I can't really stand them both up, unfortunately. Let's see if I can. So yeah, if you look at the difference there, it's about twice as thick basically. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of an upgrade. So yeah, we'll take this one over, but the same thing, we just got to hang it off the two side, like hoses, like whatever you want to call these, side brackets. And then we just connect up our two silicon joiners and then the two bolts down the bottom. So we'll bring it over to the car. It's a lot harder job with the under tray there, to be honest. It still gets in the way, but yeah. What I'll do is I'm going to definitely need two hands, so I'm going to put the camera down. So we'll feed this up. We'll connect that into there. We'll get the two side clamp things on, whatever you want to call these. And then, yeah, start connecting the intercooler piping over there. Pop the two bolts in, and then a bit of adjusting, and we're all good. So, yeah, I'll get that on, show you guys the difference, how it looks all sitting on there, and then I'll finish off those headlights, and then we'll get on to the Foglight delete kit before putting everything back together. All right, guys, the next update for you is we got the Foglight delete on one side. So you can see that's super clean. And over here, we have a Foglight. So on the side that I've already done, it actually doesn't have like holes in the mesh. It's just got 3 or 4 little holes, whereas this side, it is fully clear, obviously because the oil cooler is on this side. And if it was an SST over this side, it would be cleared off because the SST cooler is on this side, but obviously being manual, it doesn't have that. So it always looked a little weird to me, and I've helped one of my friends do the swap to a MR style Foglight Foglight because he didn't want to do a delete, but he didn't like it how it was blocked off on one side, just because it doesn't look symmetrical. But yeah, now obviously we've got the mesh and we've got the mesh. So yeah, very simple to do. Let's step over the front bumper. So that's what we remove. That's what replaces it. And then obviously the mesh as well. So if I show you over here, I'll start off with this one. And obviously I've got all the harness for the fog lights. So the plug there. Let me just undo the bulbs. Got some clips all the way along of different types that we have to undo. And then there's just the 2 up the top, which I'll use 2 hands for. But then we've got this whole harness. And these bits, they can go into a box. And then if we ever want to swap back or make the car completely stock again, then we just go ahead and put all that back. So super easy. Obviously it keeps all the mounting spots for the harness. But I think this looks a lot cleaner. So yeah, it is just a bunch of screws, as you can see. You put 4 of the screws, hold the mesh and the garnish piece as well, and then the other screws just sort of go around. Pretty simple, but yeah, that's one side done. I'm gonna get the other one done, and it's time for the car to go back together. So yeah, last update before I just get this all back on, put the bumper back on, and show you guys the finished result. All right, guys, as you can see, we have finished. Car's all back together. Reversed it out to have a look at it. Just got Letisha's reaction. She is stoked. I reversed the car out. She walked out into the garage. I hadn't even seen it yet. And then she told me, don't look until you get all the way back into the back of the garage and get like a proper view. And yeah, it does. It looks so much better. Like those headlights really change the look of the car. Like the halogens are just such an ugly looking light compared to these. And obviously, let alone the fact that these are so much brighter. Now, we bought these as a set off someone. We actually paid really good money because they were meant to be mint condition. One of them ended up not being very good. I actually ended up having to wet sand, polish, and re-clear one of the lights because it just wasn't, it was scratched up. One was perfect. And then we've now realized that the Parker bulbs, little ones in the corner, on this one was a nice white LED. This one was a yellow one. And now we didn't realize in the garage because they both looked pretty good. It was so close against the toolbox. But now reversing out, we realized that one of the bulbs is white for the HIDs and one is like a more yellow. So they're different colors. So I'm gonna have to now change them anyway. Kind of annoying because yeah, you pay big money for lights like this meant to be mint and end up being more work than they need to be. Since then, I've picked up spare lights for my own car because I want to go back to, like I've got OEM but blacked out. I want to have a set of non-blacked out because I just want to change the look up on my car a bit. But anyway, intercooler is on and Foglight delete kit. Now those also, huge difference. Looks so much better. And like the intercooler, you wouldn't really know unless you know, but like the stock intercooler looks kind of ugly. This just nice, smooth. The Foglight delete as well, super clean. So yeah, I think we also actually managed to fix the bumper fitment up a little bit because I thought this bumper would have never been taken off before, but I think it maybe was, because when we put it back on, we actually got it to sit a little bit better than what it was, which was a bit of a bonus. So yeah, that is where the car is at now. Super clean looking, I think. If Letisha was keeping these wheels, it'd be almost done. Like, we want to get a front lip potentially, and yeah, like we've done the tail lights, done the exhaust. We do want to get like a tune and an ETS intake, probably some injectors and tune on E85, so it makes, yeah, pretty decent numbers, but keep it stock turbo, keep it, you know, pretty subtle. But yeah, with the coilovers, with the front end now done, the rear end now done, it's looking really, really good. I'm very happy with it. Come around the side so you can actually see the height it is sitting at now. And then yeah, the rear end with the depots. Ended up putting a smoked third brake light on, ended up smoking the reflectors as well, just a light smoke. They're still, when the headlights hit them, they still light up. But yeah, rear end of the car's looking great. Side with the wheels, obviously when it goes back onto the BBSs, it won't have crate fitment, because you can probably see on my car now just how crazy sunken in the stock BBSs are, especially when you have extra aero. So yeah, my car's looking ridiculous at the moment with the BBSs on it. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Nice little transformation for the front end of the final edition. I'm just going to now try and see if I can change these bulbs out. It's so easy to do it off the car, so awkward getting in and getting those bulbs out on the car, but I think I'll be fine to do that. So I'm going to do that so they both are the same. But yeah, I'll do that later, put the camera away. So that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of how the final edition is coming together. Like, yeah, I will do a full, because there's been a bunch of little mods we've done off camera, and there'll be a few more we're going to do, but I'll do a full like overview of the car, showing where it's at in a future video. It's just, I think, one or two more things I want to do first, and then we'll just do like a full update showing everything that's done, a little cinematic of it, and yeah, that's going to be it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Definitely leave a thumbs up down below. Definitely help me out by writing a comment, even just saying car's looking good or enjoying the videos, whatever, but it does really help out. So yeah, with all that said, until next time, I'll catch you guys later.